So in this one, we are going to try to reduce our debt a bit, and we will try to claim a personal union over Norway. Let's see now. Okay, so we have a little bit of devastation here and there. I think that this is not quite enough to justify spending a lot of money on. Maybe Skåne is. Yeah, so we'll spend a bit in Skåne. Making some money on trades, quite a bit more than that. Oh, is that piracy? No, it's students. Okay, good. Oh yeah, that's probably something we should. So I think that this would be the correct name. It's not amazing, but it will have to do. Always that just. I actually think we sacrifice the stability instead in this case, because we need to reduce our debt a bit before. Yeah, innovativeness is very good. And we probably have to fire this guy now. Did a good job though. Yeah. So I think we maybe change to admin focus now. We are really far ahead of this, and we don't have any military ideas to spec into anyways. Reforms of Vasa. But yeah, also to save money, we need to get rid of this. Is that all? Let's see now. Yeah, that's all. Okay, so let's see now. How many are there? 11k. Okay, so that is much more manageable than what it would have been. Yeah, this we can deal with. I honestly think this is worth it. Save a bit of manpower from getting the extra weight. Nice. Okay, so now we start drilling here to scare it. Oh, I think we had the upkeep to. Yep. So we let the army reinforce, and then we mothball it, I suppose. Okay, they did not choose Ottoman involvement. I am really glad about that, honestly. I don't like the Ottomans becoming this humongous blob and not too far into the game. We have a little bit of devastation, but it's not that bad right now. Dalaskogen is really strong. If we look at the trade value of provinces around in Europe, you can see that this is pretty much the most valuable trade province. This province is pretty much the most valuable in the entirety of Europe. So yeah, we we probably want to spend some diplo points into making it as good as possible. But then we probably want to do this. How much does it cost? That's not much. Okay, really nice. We take that every time. How many loans do we have left? 3 of them. We are making a sizable profit, so it's tempting to start drilling here, but I think that we try to get as much debt as possible paid off until we can attack Denmark again. Then we try to get the Union of Norway and essentially prevent Denmark from annexing them, and yeah, maybe enable some colonial adventures for the Norwegians as well. Not that our monarch would know about anything like that, however. We are starting to get closer to our first reform, and we can start thinking a bit about what we want from that. National manpower is often what people go for. We can think a bit about what makes sense roleplay-wise as well. Compromise with the nobility, noble officer corps. I kind of like this one in this context. Like getting army tradition and yearly professionalism is pretty solid at the start, but we probably will want to switch off it eventually. Yeah, and I am not going more ahistorical than that. I will go Protestant. Yeah, that's also a thing. I don't necessarily want my armies to be so big that they... Okay, I kind of want an in-between. I want them to be big enough that I can challenge emerging powers in Europe. I do not want them to be big enough that, you know, we don't get any challenge at all. And I do want to be a little bit restricted by manpower and so on. So I think that maybe this one suits our roleplay best. That we go for a little bit more of a quality focus at first, and maybe switch for this one later on, I guess. Yearly army tradition is good. Yearly professionalism is really good. And we don't really have to hire mercs that cost all that much eventually. Yeah. So we are going for this. I think we might be able to beat the Danes at sea right now, actually. But Bohemians not have a truce with them anymore. Should have checked if this expires. It doesn't. It seems we do have some time on us for that one, so good. I should have waited with the Skåne mission perhaps, but you know, mistakes happen in realpolitik in real life, so why should they not happen in game? It's fine. We can probably increase the speed a bit though. Yeah, that seems very nice. the Renaissance is starting to spread a bit in Sweden. So that's nice. Haven't gotten far enough in tech now that that will start to matter a bit. England, actually. Well, that sucks a bit, but I think it will be fine. Yes, we still have 5 years left now. Oh. Hmm. Gonna have to. So if any event or anything can give us prestige in the near future now, then we succeed in this. But yeah, it's not so easy to force that all the time. Well, we could force a war and get prestige from that, I suppose. Yeah, what do we want from the eastern flank? I'm not so sure. I think that we might want to... Oh, they have no allies. How much of an army do they... Oh, they have no army either, pretty much. Okay, so I think we might want to do something like this, where we kind of limit the front line, where we might end up fighting the Russians in the future, without, you know, completely crippling Russia either. However, I am not completely sure that I want to forgo the possibility of doing this, which Sweden did do historically for a while. I had control of the some of the Baltics as well. So we will see. This we have a bit of time to think about. In the case of this, then we have to be a bit more urgent. The Muscovites seized this already, so I am not sure that I will go for Neva as well. What culture is it? Okay, so Karelian is apparently part of the Scandinavian or Nordic, culture group now. So yeah, okay, maybe try to go for the Karelian areas. Maybe leave St. Petersburg. Maybe leave this. We will see a bit what it costs us. Okay, I think we go to war by Jingo now. Okay, so we call it here, and then we do a war with the Russians, though Novgorod, not the Muscovites.